What's good, YouTube? We are back again with another NBA 2K24 build video, and today I have a very special one for you guys because this is by far one of the most kind of secretly sneaky but very elite popper builds that we just recently found. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about this build down below in the comments. Am I tripping? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping down below. Give me a W or an L on the build in the comments, all right? But today's popper build is something that I need to bring to everyone's attention, because not only are you going to have an insane mid-range, but of course you can shoot the three really well. But the best part about this build is, yes, you're a knockdown shooter, but on the other side of the ball, you can actually stick a lot of defense. And I'm not talking about just perimeter defense. I'm talking about interior defense as well. So you can feel free to switch. You can guard the ISO. You can pretty much not be a liability on defense for your team. All right. And, you know, this is a big man, so that is even better. So, of course, there are tons of great popper builds for centers. If you guys want more of those, then let me know that down below in the comments as well. But today we are focusing on the position of a power forward, okay? We got to go and show some love to power forwards today, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Power forward, our height is going to be 6'9". Our weight, we're going to drop all the way down to 210 pounds, okay? Have no fear, because this build is also going to have some strength. So don't look at the stats right now and think this is where we're going to end, okay? 210 pounds. And then for our wingspan to allow us to shoot a lot better, we're going to actually go down on the wingspan all the way to 6'9", okay? 6'9" is going to be our wingspan for this build. Now, here is the most important part of this builder process. We have to figure out, where are we going to put all of these attributes, all right? This is a hard one because you kind of want to do a little bit of everything, all right? And this build, surprisingly, might just be able to satisfy that need, because not only will we be able to shoot, we can actually finish around the rim, all right? So close shot, we went with a 76. We wanted to make sure that we could be close to the rim and the bucket actually go in, okay? Driving layup, we went with a 66. Now, if you wanted to reverse or kind of swap the driving dunk with the driving layup, then that would be completely acceptable, okay? For our driving dunk, we're going to go with an 86 so we can get some of those contacts. This is just a fun build for me. So, of course, we get the spin cycle. If you're not using the badge spin cycle, then you're already taking an L, okay? Spin cycle badge is actually pretty lit. I like it. I enjoy it, especially if you can spin and go into a dunk. It's beautiful, all right? Do you need a driving dunk in 2K? No, you honestly don't, but we just want to have fun with this build. On top of being a popper, you know, I'd like to catch some lobs. We all like to get some rep out there, right? So driving dunk is our, it's going to be kind of like our little rim run until we can go and get take. So we're going to get that driving dunk at an 86 here. Standing dunk is going to be a 41. And then our post control is going to end up being a 30. Now, when it comes to the shooting on this build, be prepared, because this thing is going to be coke butter cheese, okay? Mid-range, we had to go stupid with the mid-range so we can get a lot of these insane badges. So our mid-range is going to be a 90 on this build, giving us some really nice gold shooting badges. So we got some gold. I mean, open looks is a badge that we're going to get, and we're really going to use a lot of, just because, I mean, if you're open, this is still a good badge to have, because all of these badges, if you use them right, they're going to stack in many different ways, okay? So you're going to want this. You're going to need this, all right? So with these badges being already gold, this is going to help us not only shoot from the mid-range, but also help us shoot from three. So when it comes to our three-pointer, we went with an 86 three-pointer here. There we go. So you see we get the bronze limitless. You see we get the silver agent 3. So when it comes to takeover and shooting fades, you're in there. Okay, you're definitely a part of that group that shoots crazy shots and ends up making them. Okay, because I mean, this game can be real cheesy if you know what's going on. So for our 3-ball, 86. Our free throw, just so we can use this build at the rec, or if we wanted to use it at pro-am, we went with an 81. Okay, an 81 free throw. We definitely wanted to make sure that we got that free points, at least on bronze. It doesn't take an 81 to get it on bronze, but yeah, I like having a higher free throw, just because I mean, if we're shooting and we're getting that ball, people jump, it's almost an automatic foul anyway. So we're going to capitalize at the free throw line. Now, when it comes to playmaking, we're not really good at playmaking. We're literally spot up / popper builds. So for our pass accuracy, I did want to make sure that we had a high pass accuracy as a big man. So we went with an 80. Just so, of course, we can get that break starter, we can get that, you know, special delivery, needle threader, and all that other good stuff. So pass accuracy is going to be an 80. Our ball handle is going to be a 45. And then our speed with ball is going to be a 29. Now, when it comes to the defense, I wanted to make sure that we were kind of a two-way player. Not really a two-way, but a two-way at the same time. Interior defense. We need to make sure that we had an interior defense. I know you do not need to have an interior defense this high. You do not need it. Okay. Silver anchor is probably the best bang for your buck if you really want to look at badges. So silver is pretty close to gold when it comes to the percentage of, you know, how it actually affects your player. But we wanted to just boost this interior defense up to an 81. Our perimeter, we want to be able to switch and hold it down when a guard is trying to ISO us. So we went with an 87 perimeter defense, giving us that gold challenger. And then for the rest, we went with a 61 steal. This 61 steal is going to at least give us that bronze interceptor. And then when it comes to holding down the paint, we wanted to have at least a little bit of a block. So for our block, we went with a 78. Now you see, we have anchor, and we also have chase down artist. Now, if you wanted to go one more, you can get pogo, okay? But bronze pogo, you know, you shouldn't really be going crazy when it comes to jumping like that anyway. You should be being disciplined in the paint, I would say, and just keep your hands up, okay? If you got a good interior defense and some good badges on you, you should be able to contest enough, all right? That's all we want to do, is to contest enough. For our offensive rebound, we're going to go with a 78. And then for our defensive rebound, we're going to go with a 79, giving us that bronze rebound chaser. For our speed, we went with a 79 because I know speed ties into our lateral quickness. So we can actually stick D and actually stay in front of our opponent. That would be nice. So we went with a 79 here. Then for our acceleration, we went with a 68. Our strength, we have to have strength as a big man. So we went with a 90 strength. Okay. So you see, we get the immovable enforcer. This is a badge that is going to help us tremendously when it comes to interior defense. And then we also get that gold brick wall, which we're going to need because we're a popper. So, of course, the pick and roll is there. The pick and pop is there just because, I mean, the brick wall is at least gold. For our vertical, we went with an 80 vertical. This is going to help us with our blocks. This is going to help us with our rebounding. This is going to help us, okay? So, a 80 vert. I mean, we'll be catching lobs, we'll be getting boards, we'll be doing all that. And as you can see, we also get that chase down artist on silver. And then for our stamina, we put the rest on stamina, having a 98 stamina, giving us that gold workhorse. So this is exactly the build that I think is going to be a dominant, sneaky build for you poppers out there. Okay, having that 90 mid-range and that 86 3 ball, you can really spark up from 3. You can spark up from mid-range, you can fade from mid. With this 90, you should be able to do a lot of insane things. Okay, so with the fading in this game, it's actually kind of crazy, especially with the green window and mid-range. Like it's stupid. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue and look and see what shades of player we have here. So okay, Al Harrington, and then of course, you know, we got that Jaren Jackson, a little bit of defense on us, and then that Al Horford with the, you know, a little bit of defense, rebounding ability, and also the ability to stretch the floor. We are giving the name a 3-level score. Now this is pretty cool because, I mean, yeah, we will be able to score on all 3 levels, but not only that, we still get some really good defensive attributes. So I feel that this is kind of like a catfish. Okay, when you see 3-level score, it's not like a 2-way 3-level score, but you know, we can still play some really good defense. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this build. Is it a W? Is it an L? I always appreciate your comments down below, and if you guys have any requests on builds that you guys want to see next, then please leave those requests down below in the comments. All right, we've been going live off and on TikTok, so if you want to follow us over there on TikTok or follow me on Twitch, then feel free to do that. All my socials are down below in the description. I will greatly appreciate the love and support, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new, ring the bell if you guys want to see more, and definitely smash that like. You guys don't know how grateful I am when you guys smash that like button. Okay, it helps me out tremendously. But I'm done talking. All right, I will see you all in the next video.